Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. Welcome back to my 1.9 Snapshot creative world, and today we're going to look at something new that's been added to the game recently, which I haven't covered yet in any of my Snapshot videos. This is lingering potions, which are a new feature that's been added, I believe, in Snapshot 15W33B, when they changed the Ender Dragon fight, because it involves Dragon's Breath, which you can now bottle up as the dragon spews it out at you during the fight. So I imagine if you're on a multiplayer server, a bunch of you will be fighting the dragon, and somebody else will be on Dragon's Breath collecting detail, because if you take glass bottles with you, you'll be able to bottle this up as you go, and brewing it, adding it to a splash potion will create a lingering potion, and these are fantastic. Let me just show you how this works. If you throw it like a splash potion, it creates this lingering cloud, and right now there's a couple of things that need changing. Like if you throw it over there, it seems to kind of create the cloud over here, but it depends on the player's location a little bit. Occasionally you'll throw one over there and then the cloud will spring up around your feet. So they're not quite as exact as I would like them to be right now, but this has opened up a whole lot of possibilities for stuff you can do with them. For example, take the arrow fountain that I designed in my Snapshot video, Fun with Arrows, and it's basically made that obsolete, because I was just getting little particles coming up through here one at a time from the arrows that the dispensers were firing. Now, if you load the dispensers up with splash potions, this happens, and suddenly you get all these particles which can be used to create some fantastic effects. Obviously this is going a little bit over the top, but it's only a proof of concept right now, and it will even give you the status effects if you run through them. So that is a really easy way of dispensing some easy healing, some easy regen, just some cool status effects that will help you out if you need to. And right now I've got poison as well, because I just wanted to throw that one in for the colour, but there you go. That is a fantastic way of doing that. And I'm sure there will be some really cool ways that that can be implemented in survival once the potions are available to us. Now, moving on to the main portion of the video, this is some redstone stuff I've been working on recently with an aim of putting lingering potions into a survival context, either as a trap or as a kind of power-up situation. Now this mechanism here, I have to give credit to, didn't need that glass block, I have to give credit to Red Nomster for introducing me to this concept, although I don't think he originated it. He says in his video that he didn't, so he has seen it somewhere else. But he implemented this mechanism. You see the iron golem that's trapped in there. If you press F3 and B, you can turn on entity hitboxes, and you'll see the iron golem's hitbox actually comes up above those slabs because he's standing on a trapdoor, and that means you can push him. You can basically push his head even though it doesn't show up through those blocks. And when you walk over the blocks, it will push him towards this minecart, which gets sent over a detector rail, which in turn powers a dispenser in there that's currently filled up with more splash potions of leaping. So now if we walk over here like this, you'll see that activates, and suddenly there's this huge cloud of potion particles, which would be a fantastic way of building in some kind of power-up pad. If you were building a mini-game in survival, some kind of PvP game, it would be fantastic for that, to kind of have a sudden burst of a stat boost, so you could get an advantage against your friends. Now, I was also working out how this could be used for traps. Let me turn off that hitbox real quick, and I got a few comments for people asking me to design a trap, and this is what I've come up with. This is a Redstone block update activated poison potion launcher. I guess it's a bit of a mouthful. I will come up with a better name for it, and I'm sure this is something people have done before with splash potions, but with the potions of leaping, not the potions of leaping, the lingering potions, sorry, it is a lot easier to make sure that your intended target gets hit. So say for example the redstone mechanism in there is going to be hidden. Your friend is walking through this cave, maybe your base is in this cave or something, they step over this block and then bam, they get hit with a poison cloud, because this is linked up to a bud switch which will activate a redstone mechanism when this block updates. And redstone updates if you walk on it, or if you touch it, or if you start to mine it, it will update and it'll light up and it'll do the kind of flashy redstone particles. That, thanks to this circuit here, sends a signal out into a dispenser we have stored down here that's full of lingering potions of poison. So as soon as they walk over this, it activates the dispenser and they get a poison cloud. So stay away from this redstone. It's the only advice I can give them. And this circuit can also be implemented in a few different ways. This is one that I've kind of worked on. It's a bud switch set up with pistons as opposed to the redstone bud switch we've got over there, but you could do something similar. And if you right click on this, or left click if you're in survival, I'm in creative mode right now, this will activate these two pistons over here, and this is this is a quirk. I forgot to mention this. This is a quirk of the redstone block update, is that it will also update when the redstone effect turns off. So if you've hit it once, it will activate the dispenser, and then when the redstone stops being lit up and goes back to how it was before, it activates again. So if your friend, yeah, and it's just closed that door as well, so if your friend comes back here and goes, what on earth was that, and then it deactivates, they get hit with poison again, so that's even better. But if you right click on that, like I said, or punch it if you're in survival mode and you're not going to break the block, then it will open this door. And I will be happy to do tutorials on any of this stuff if you like, but I just wanted to show you guys some stuff I've been messing around with. Last but not least, I have been doing stuff with armor stands, like I do, and I've discovered that you can use an armor stand as basically like a water clock. So if I throw an armor stand in there, it's going to go around this water course, and it's set up like a mob elevator so that the armor stand just flows around this course. And this is set up next to a string bud, which unfortunately it gives you 2 pulses and not just 1, but every time the armor stand flows through there, it's detected by the string, and that updates this piston, which, thanks to the slime block and the redstone block on top of it, activates the piston and will activate a circuit, anything you tie up to that. So basically this could be used to set up a really slow clock if you wanted to. There are a whole variety of uses for this. Again, this is just a proof of concept, so I'm sure I'll be able to find some way of using these in builds in future. But I thought I'd let you guys know what I've been up to, having some fun with lingering potions and redstone stuff. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial about any of the stuff I've shown you in today's video, and I will get on it. So thank you very much for watching. For now, my name has been Pixlriffs. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, snapshot videos, and other Minecraft junk, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.